Hello, this is Stephen Fowler, and today I wanted to show a pretty standard Gyuto for me. Very flat profile, but not truly flat. There's a little bit of curve to the edge. This knife has not been sharpened in any special way. It's pretty much my very typical Gyuto, typical sharpening. 245 millimeters edge length. This one is 45 millimeters tall at the heel. Thickness at the heel is 2.4 millimeters. At the middle right about here is about 1.8. It's a little bit under, and then out here towards the tip, you can see it gets very, very thin. So what we're going to do here is do some basic cutting. I've got a tomato. Very standard test is just a push cut. So with no pull on the knife whatsoever, just driving straight down, you want to see that it cuts the tomato. Does that okay? So, and then another fun test here is to lay the tomato sideways and just take some slices off the tomato. Now this takes a little more technique than I've got. I'm not exactly all that good with a chef's knife, but I've seen guys that can take extremely thin slices off of a tomato that way. So there's some technique there, but obviously the knife is sharp enough to do it. I'm just not good enough to do it. So, okay, so we've seen that the knife is pretty sharp, and good test of geometry is to slice a tomato. So we've got a potato there, and probably not as much convex to that edge as I really ought to have. Probably need to work on that a little bit more, but you know, not too awful, I think. Clean up my board here, and then just take us a onion here. And as you can tell, I am no whiz with a chef's knife, but you know, whatever. Try and work up and down the edge here to show you that the whole knife is reasonably sharp, and there you go.